Hey everyone, Magic Flying Potato here. Hope you're doing well. And yes, I am back after I think it's almost 2 weeks. Yeah, computer issues. So hopefully everything is back up and working. And I am going to be doing Dysmantled. It is a open world survival game where you can do everything. You can hunt, you can craft, you can cook, you can farm, you can fish, you can destroy 99% of the world if you have the right weapons. And it's all about trying to figure out how to get off of this island by doing the main mission. There are side missions. Oh, you also have lots of puzzles, or maybe not lots, but some puzzles that you can try to figure out and do. What's going on there, son of Rad Dad Zin? What's going on, Brian? How you guys doing? Hope you have been doing well. I just threw some food on the ground. Don't know why. Because that was what was equipped. You could feed animals in this game. So let me go ahead and yeah. So I've been playing this game for, we'll say, what do we say? Total progress, 28 hours and 9 minutes. And within that 28 hours and 9 minutes, it's a game that you can play at your own pace, and the map is absolutely huge. The size of this map, this is 30 hours worth of gameplay, and I am the type that does a lot of exploration within the zones before I leave them. So as you can see, 30 hours of gameplay, and I guess that is a third of the map. If you split this map into thirds, that would be about a third of the map. Brian has played it. He has lived on this game for about 100 hours or so and has completed it. So if you have any questions, except for no spoilers, but he can answer questions about the game as well. And again, yes, the game is only $20, and it is on every platform. It's on Xbox One, Xbox XS, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, PC. It is also on Nintendo Switch. So choose whichever system you want to play on, and it's there for you to play. It is a single player. It is also single player and co-op. Local co-op. So I mean, you got to be sitting. You actually have to have a friend that will sit next to you to play this game. That's something I hope they change in the future. So let's see. We've got the game also has fast travel, so you don't have to run every single place you want to go to. So what I'm gonna do is, where was I? I'll fast travel up to Hibernus. You have 147 hours on. What is BTD6? I should know it, but I probably don't. Oh, also, this game, as you can see, my little guy right there, he is cold, so it has environmental effects. So if you don't change your clothes real quick, which I'll do right now, in my inventory, and put some warm clothes on in cold weather environments, you will literally freeze to death. And it's opposite of if you are in a hot weather environment and you're wearing all your snow gear, you will burn to death. You'll just overheat. So yeah, that's something else to be aware of when playing this game. They have pretty much covered all except for base building in this game, but base building is coming soon with one of the future updates. They were saying in quarter number 2 that base building is in the works. So, but if you don't want to build a base, or if you want to have a base as of right now, you can actually use one of the existing buildings. If you don't destroy it, you can use it as a base. Campfires like this right here are places, they're discoverable These are also spawn points, so if you die, you drop your gear where you die. Even if you fall in the water, you could still recover all your gear. And you respawn on the last camp that you sat down at. So this camp right here, I technically have not set my spawn point to. So camps are multi-purpose. Every camp is an outpost. So once you sit down, so now this is going to become my spawn point if I do die in the near future. And at the camps, you go ahead and this is where you craft all your items that you need to survive. You've got your outfits, which are all right here, and every outfit has a different attribute to it. Again, you got your cold weather, cold protection outfit, but they also have damage blocking, carry slots. They just have additional stuff to them depending on what they are and where you're at. So like this safari outfit is heat protection of plus 27 degrees Fahrenheit or whatever that translate into Celsius. I'm in the States, so we're weird and we're the only ones that use Fahrenheit, I think, except for like 2 other countries somewhere. Also, you got all these tools that you could use. Right here is for digging up things. There's hidden things throughout the map. Oh yeah, the game also has farming. So if you like to farm and you like to cook, this game has farming and cooking. Here's the fishing. Here is the pet treats. Here is blueprints to craft additional crafting stations like a ore melter. It's not a machine. A sawmill. A forge to make to get your metal into higher rated metals. You got all your throwables. You got knives, grenades, landmines, combat weapons right here. Combat related. These are trinkets in your combat weapons and things you destroy the environment with. Your supplies like medical supplies, other trinkets are things that you can put on to help dodge, camouflage yourself. Right here, this one knocks damage back to the enemy. Over here is all your miscellaneous, your camping upgrades, your resource management stuff, and your exploration stuff. You got a compass. You've got 3 sets of lockpicks because there are buildings that you can't get into unless you have these lockpicks. And some of those are even in the easier zones. So you got a plethora of stuff to craft. Once you craft it, you need to upgrade it because in order to dismantle a lot of the things in the world, you have to get new items or update your items to the highest levels because the higher the damage, the more you're able to dismantle in the world. And again, there is a huge amount of stuff for upgrading as well. Another great thing about the game is you do not have any weapon durability issues. Everything you make does not have damage or does not take damage. Therefore, there is no need to repair anything that is in the game or any of your weapons. You do not need to repair. Gotta love it. No hunger, no thirst. For food that you cook, they give you a one-time permanent effect added to your character, and then after that, if you cook it again, it's used for hit points. So the enemies in the game there, bags man. Let me go ahead and switch over to this right here. Collections, creatures. So the survivor, you're not one of the enemies, but these are the enemies. They got the ex-human scrapper, the hurler, this big old puker guy, this ex-human stalker, which is very quick. Lady with the blades on her fingers, the leaper. Then you also got plants that will attack you like this. You got the animals, some animals that will attack you. Some of these guys, these are the bosses, which are robots that you have to take out. There's 4 areas that there's batteries that you have to get out of these guys. These are robots. And then you have your regular animals that you can drop treats for, and you could use these for food or hide to upgrade your equipment. And as you can see, I haven't unlocked everything. And again, this game just released, so they are still bringing out more content. They are talking about having DLC for this game. So there's a lot. They have packed a lot into this game, even though it has just released. Just a tip there, Brian. You have skills that you can unlock as you are leveling up. These are all the different skills that you can unlock that I have unlocked, and there's a lot more to it. Points of interest. So each area tells you how much of it you have explored and if you missed anything in that area. So like this is the beginner area, and I kind of missed this right here. This is a tomb that I missed, and you could actually show it on the map. So if I go down to the map, this is the beginning area, and this is a tomb that you could not get into at the beginning of the game because the gate was locked. But now that I have the keys, I can go investigate this tomb, which has a puzzle in it. and as Brian said, hoard everything that you could possibly get. So pretty much destroy. The world is 99% destroyable, and if you're able to destroy it, I would say go ahead and destroy it. Except for like this radio right here, you need to the first time you come across a radio or something, you go ahead and listen to it because
there is no room for snakes here.
So these are little messages that was given out during the apocalypse, and once you listen to it, as you can see, it unlocked it. But now if I wanted to, I could destroy it. You can search refrigerators and things for food. Here's a place where I can cook food, and all of these are the recipes that I have not made as of yet. And each one of these will give you these are permanent additions, permanent bonuses that you get for eating this food. Once you do eat this food, which will be shown right down here, once you eat it, once you eat it, it just turns into giving you back hit points. So the first time you eat it, like this potato salad, if I ate the potato salad, I'd get a damage block of +5, permanent bonus added to my character. And then if I want to make it again, all it is additional. It's a healing food after that. I did get a tato on that one. I got a couple of them. I got, how many potatoes did I get? I think I got like 2 or 3. And like I said, let's go ahead and just start tearing the house apart for resources. And everything kind of has specific resources. So if you're taking apart something electronic, you will get electronic parts depending on the type of electronic it is. If it's just a wood object, you'll just get wood, like the walls. That little lamp gave me scrap metal. This bed will give me material and wood. So as you dismantle things, as you destroy things, it just gives you different items. So I'll go ahead and destroy this radio, even though I listened to it, so it just gave me metal. Come over here, plastics. And all of these resources automatically go into your inventory unless you go in and set them not to. But they automatically load into your inventory. And this is the only time, really, when you have to worry about resource inventory management is if you look down here at all the little squares, that's the number of slots you can fill up for your inventory. And then once that inventory is full, you won't be able to pick anything up, but it will lay on the ground until you grab it. You just run over to these storage chests that are right by the fireplaces. And with these storage chests, all you do is got to hit E and run away because it automatically dumps everything that's in your inventory into those chests. And those chests have unlimited inventory space. So there is no worrying about running out of inventory space and worrying about items to drop unless you're out in the middle of nowhere collecting stuff and you find a rare resource and your backpack is already full. There, no nuclear weapons as of yet. And the game is relatively simple, but it's very addicting, and it's kind of you could just wander around for hours doing this right here, just this beating everything up like this and taking the resources. It's almost therapeutic just sitting here doing this. I was just earlier today when I was trying to get this all set up and ready to go. I was just running around gathering resources for at least a couple hours, not doing any missions or side missions or anything. I was just collecting resources and dumping them into the inventory like this. You do have things like this this can of explosives that you have to watch out for, but when you do it, it does give you a little radius, and it helps tearing things up in the house or the building or whatever it is. But again, if you die, when you die, you respawn back at the last fireplace you sat down at, and then once you go to where your body is at, all the resources are just laying there in a backpack. And you click on your body and you just pick up those resources. Alright, so what I am going to do is there's a couple things over here that I want to kind of show you guys as well. There is, fishing. I think, yeah. Okay, so fishing. Fishing in this game, and the inventory swap is pretty easy. They made it a lot easier than what it used to be. You do have, you start off with 1 slot and you have the maximum of 4. If you run out, you just go into your inventory and switch items like this. And then if you just hold down your main inventory key, depending on if you're playing on console and have a controller or a keyboard, you just hold down it and you can select the item like this, or you could just scroll through it. But let me see if I got my see, just scrolling through it right there. I need my fishing lure, which is right here. This is to increase my fishing, and fishing in this game is the easiest fishing in any survival game that I ever done. Hey, what's going on, Zoom? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. So fishing, you just come up to these little fishing spots. As you see, I'm not doing anything. It's an automatic fishing. You just sit there and he will automatically pull the fish out onto the pier and throw the line in and keep fishing until there's a certain amount of fish that you do collect, and the little fishing spots around the water will disappear, and they said that, you know, all the fish are gone, and then you get up and you collect the fish. So this has got to be the easiest fishing in any survival game that I have played, unless there's no fishing at all, and then that's even easier because there is no fishing. I'm just gonna sit here and it's easy XP. Everything you do in this game as well is experience points. So as you see, each fish that I catch out of the water gives me experience points, and then when I put these fish into, or anything that I destroy or anything, gives me experience points. And then when you dump it into your the big inventory box, it gives you even more experience points for dumping it into your main inventory. So again, everything you do gives you experience, except for taking items out of your inventory box. That takes away from some experience, but I have not taken anything out very often. Yeah, and as Brian says, you can fish at any part as long as you see those little where it looks like fish are jumping in the water. You can fish in the water. If there's nothing there, then it won't let you fish. So as you can see, my inventory is full, so all I just need to do is do a quick dump here. Come back, pick that fish up. Oop, almost fell off the pier. So that is fishing. That is the easiest fishing I have ever, again, done. You got little items around here like on the ground, eggs, mushrooms that you can gather. This is all for your recipes. Here are some these are elk, and you can harvest these guys for their leather and meat. Leather is used for upgrading your gear, and meat is used for cooking. Ryan says we can fish anywhere. Let me go ahead. Ah, okay, so you can fish anywhere. I guess those areas that have all the fish stuff is a better area to fish. I'm guessing. But you're right. So you can fish anywhere in the game as long as there's water. I guess you could fish there. It's just not as quick as fishing in the hot fishing spots, I guess. That's what those are. All right, so we can fish anywhere. That is good to know. Thanks for that tip, Brian. So like in these areas right here, if you fall off, you actually die if you fall off the ledge like that. And but your backpack will remain right on the edge of that ledge. Somewhere over here. So then you run up to spots like this in the game, and you're like, okay, everybody was just sitting in the corner, sitting in a circle drinking coffee. But circles in this game like this, it's kind of, once you learn that that's an indicator of something's there, what you want to do is equip your shovel and just dig in the area. And right there, there is treasure, which is just scrap items. Sometimes you get some good stuff. Sometimes you just get some regular stuff. But as you can see, I got plastic and a bunch of rubber tires. And it's only one thing that's in there. So the first time you dig is what you'll get. If you continue to dig, you won't get anything. So then what you do is you just go ahead and gather the resources from everything else that was around there. The one thing that I really have to get used to, and still sometimes it's got to get used to, is the view of it, because it is a third-person top-down view. If you're not used to that style of game, it is kind of confusing at first. But once you kind of get used to it, then it's really not too bad. Let's see. So right there, that is a that's a timed crate. If I have time to show you how to do the timed crate, I will go ahead and do that. There is. And what's nice about the game as well, so as you can see on the map, you have the areas you explore are lit up, but the areas that you have not explored within the region that you unlocked are not lit up. But if you look at it, you can still see items in that area, like buildings, and there's a bridge. There are things that you could kind of pick out inside these the areas you have not explored yet. So you're not going in totally blind until you until you discover the area. See, like this area I have not crossed. Once I cross across the boundary, it will unlock this region, and it'll be all grayed out, but you'll be able to see what's in there. And I know the last time I checked, which was not too long ago, this game was actually on sale for both Xbox and PlayStation. It was for the Xbox and PlayStation, I think it was about, it's usually $20, 20 US dollars, but last time I checked, and I don't know if the sale is still running, but it was like $12, $13 on both Xbox and PlayStation. So like this area right here, I cannot get across, which means I can't progress unless I do this bridge area, and you do kind of got to get close to it. So it says fix it, and I need 8 boards like this. And I know for a fact that I do not have these boards, So I've got the options of making them, which I will go into my inventory. Get rid of my shovel, get some blueprints. Equip the blueprint. And right here is a sawmill that I could put down real quick. Doesn't matter really where. And with this sawmill, I could go ahead and use this. I could input. So this scrap wood turns into the regular wood, and regular wood turns into lumber. So I need, I think it was 7 lumber, so I need 35 of these. Pretty sure it's 35, and then you could use the plant matter as fuel, and you just go ahead and start this up, and this will run. You don't have to stand next to this while it's running. So let me just make sure that it is 8. So I'm making 7, so I just come back in here and do that, and it shows 40 equals 8. So while that's running, I can go around and look for some other things. There is a... Alright, so right now on PlayStation, it is $13. And I think Xbox is running the same deal. It's not like that on Steam though. It's still regular price on Steam. Which is like close, right around $20 on Steam. What I'm gonna do is just dump all my materials off over here. And then let me check the map. Okay, there is a tomb down here I want to get to. So, and there's a town right here. So you could also put a marker on the map like that. You just click whatever button it is that you're using, control or mouse. For me, it's the right mouse button. You can put a flag down, and with that flag, you got this little, you got your little mini map right there that will kind of guide you where to go. One of the things that you do have to get used to as well is in fighting in this game, even though you may have multiple enemies on you within your swing radius, you only do damage to one of them. It's not a area effect type thing with a lot of the weapons. Over here is that place I got on the flag, which is it's a hazardous material area. You've got this guy right here, so we're gonna go ahead and take out the guy with the yeah, he doesn't. Got mushrooms growing out of him, and he's got puke all over his shirt, and his pants are unbuttoned. He did not have a good night. Hey, what's going on, RSMC Fallout? Let me see. Oh, I just wasted my grenade. Another thing is kind of, again, when you're wandering around, you do have to get used to the way you move on this game. And you got two types of attack. You got a regular attack, and then you got a like a heart attack. Not the type that you die from, but like a strong attack. Where you hold the button down, and it takes longer to load up, but it also hits harder. A new batch of the green stuff should arrive next week. So just going in here and... And this is a very, so if I hit one of these, I know this whole area is just gonna probably go up. Hang on, let me get out of the range of it. Oh no, it didn't take out these ones. I would have figured it took them all out, but it did not. See anything out here? No. And the map, the way they make the maps on this is there's a lot of areas where it's kind of like when you wander around this world to get to different locations, there's really no straight shot to where you got to get to. It's kind of traveling in the game is a puzzle as well, because you got mountains, you got these crevices, down in these other areas down here, like down in this area, it's like a swampy bayou area, so you got to figure out how to get across all these little things. Some areas, bridges are up that you have to drop, but you have to get to the other side to drop them, so you have to figure out how to get around to the area to drop them. So yeah, so not only is it just wandering around, destroying and fighting enemies, you also got to figure out how to get around things. And as right here, we're gonna jump into a tomb and figure out the puzzle inside this tomb. So I have not done this tomb before, so we're gonna go ahead and go down here and do some Indiana Jones stuff. All right, let me go ahead. Let me heal up first, because it usually takes me a couple of times to figure these tombs out. Although I don't think I needed to do that, because you just I don't know, it does not affect you in these. I forget. It's been a little while. All right, so the top-down view on this is kind of hard on some of these to figure out just what exactly. I am guessing that I'm not supposed to be stepping on the X's. Let's see. Now I have to. Just figuring out my timing right now. Okay, so if I come here. Oh! Alright, so yeah, so puzzles like that. Now each tomb has a different puzzle that you have to figure out. Some are not too hard. That one wasn't too hard because there's a pattern going on. Some are moving pieces around to open up the area you got to get to. Another one was a fire area where it's like you just kind of get as far as you can and run through the fire as quickly as possible. And then once you get to the end, you get these little you get these things, these blue eye orbs, and you get this tomb archaeologist quest thing. So I've done 5 of the 7. You're morbidly a beast. And if you want to do it again, you could just go ahead and click rewind, which will reset this puzzle right here. But I have not did any rewinds of any of the puzzles as of yet. Not sure if you get a new blue eye orb, or that might all depend on the zone as well. Brian, have you done a reset of any of the tombs? So over there is there's a building over here, so I don't know if I can get to that building from here, or I have to go all the way around. I'll do that building probably later. We are doing good. How about yourself there, Fallout? How did you manage to get yourself stuck inside the puzzle? Somewhere around here there was... Where am I at? Okay, it's not where I want it to go. I want to head back up this way. Alright, I wonder if this is a... Because it's a circle, and it's kind of odd. Hey, what's going on, Jadecraft? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. So I'm going to go ahead and equip a shovel right here, and I'm going to go see if that thing right there is one of those things that you dig up. It may not be. No, it's not. It looks like a circle. Usually those circles mean something, but that one did not. So with these link towers right here, these link towers actually have multiple... They're multi-purpose buildings. So with these link towers, when you're on a link tower, you have transmitters on them, and you can fast travel with them. So as you unlock these link towers, so each zone has a link tower in it. And so when you move into these new zones, you could actually fast travel once you have found that link tower. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm at this link tower. The second part of these link towers are what the transmitters are. These transmitters have scanner radars, which shows you the statistics of the monster count in the zone that you're at. It has the deadly transmission. So if I set this to deadly transmission, none of the monsters that are in the zone will respawn. When I sit at a fireplace at one of the outposts, the fireplace, every time you sit down at one, if you have not activated the deadly transmission, the monsters will respawn. But if you activate this, they will not respawn, and then they give you these special mana beads that you could use for additional crafting resources. And then if I'm going to go ahead and hit this deadly transmission, which is using one of the eyes I just got out of the tomb. So I'm going to go ahead and craft that. So it's installed. So now this will stop. This kills all the monsters. So once they're dead, they don't respawn, and they give us the beads. But if I use this right here, this actually respawns the monsters as tougher versions of them. And they will also award more experience points and have better material drops. So, yeah. So that's what this part... So these towers do multiple things. This game is super addicting. When I first started playing it, I was kind of like, meh. You know, it just wasn't... because you really don't have a lot. It's one of the games that they don't walk you through. They don't hold your hand in the game. So you're kind of trying to figure things out, and you're like, there's got to be more than just trying to take things apart and killing these monsters. But there's a ton of side missions you could do. The exploration of the game there's a huge amount of exploration in the game. So, like, if I want to, sitting at the fireplace, this is the campfire I was talking about. If you sit down at it, if I did not activate the deadly transmission, if I do this, when I get back up, all the monsters would respawn. But since I activated that deadly transmission, none of the monsters will respawn in this area. And this will let me, so the secondary items will... The secondary items are expendable, so you only have a certain amount of uses on them. Sitting at the campfire will refill them. Plus, you get to make some new things. earlier I was able to craft the hunting rifle. I just unlocked it at level 31, so I need to get some more steel to do that. And over here on the crafting menu, items that you're able to craft do have a thumbs up to say you have enough materials to craft them. If you want to track the item, you just go down here and click on it to track, and it will show it up on the right side of the screen right here when you get out of your camp, so you know if you have gathered enough resources for that item. So right here, so I'm tracking the upgrades for the axe, the baseball bat, and now the hunting rifle. And it shows you the green means I have everything, and the white means I need to gather it. So I do again. Oh yeah, I need to go back to this bridge area right here, which is where I've got the sawmill going, in order to build that bridge. So as you can see, those wolves right there, now that I took them out, they will no longer respawn. And then they gave me these the mana beads. So right here, being that I need one more. I thought I made 8. Alright. We'll make another one. I thought I had this thing to make 8. So it does take a little while to craft the lumber off of these sawmills. Oh, Battlefield 2042. Is that game still around anymore? Let's see. Let me go back to my camp and see if I could. I don't think I could rest. The one thing that kind of stinks about the game, kind of like in Grounded, it's once you sleep, it won't let you sleep again until a certain amount of time. So like every night when you go to sleep, or when you go to the camp, it may say that you've already slept or you're not tired. I didn't even have to dump that material into there, so let's see if I can. Yeah, so see, it says like slept 12 hours ago. If it was me, I'd be tired because it's 11 o'clock at night. I have not played the Project Zombioid. Is that how you pronounce it? All right, so let's see. We got that. If I get up here without falling off, go ahead and craft that bridge. So now I can advance to another zone or to another area. Okay, so that door is blocked. That means there's something there. Ooh. It's stuck. Alright, got fish balls. Fish balls gives you a 5% strafing speed. I can't play with the I can't play with a controller, but this being that this game is on Xbox and PlayStation, and you can use the controller with your PC, so you have the variety of, you got the two ways of playing the game, Jade. I'm not very good with the controller. I end up looking one way, trying to go one way, end up running the opposite way. Yeah. It's not a pretty sight to watch me try to play with a controller. Okay, in Project Zombie. Okay, I got it. Let's see. I don't think I have... I got a farm going. So fish balls are new. Do I have enough to make fish balls? I do have enough to make fish balls. I think. Yes. So we'll go ahead and make some fish balls. Cooking in this game is extremely easy as long as you have the ingredients. What am I missing here? 5. I'm not able to cook this. Hold on. 5, 6, 4? Okay, so I say cooking is easy. Oh. No? What am I missing? What am I missing, Brian? I'm missing something. 5, 6, 4. Oh, I don't... Do I need... Huh. Alright. Well, being that I can't cook, I'll just destroy this stove. I don't know what was going on. Might as well take the clock out, too. Oh, do you? Well, there you go. I got mad and destroyed my stove because I can't follow directions. Let's see. All right, so the next stove I find, I will try to cook in order. So there's got to be a campfire around here somewhere because there is a timed crate right here. All right, we'll head over here. Hey, what's going on, Downscale? How you doing? Hope you are well. Go ahead and just dump these leaves. That didn't help much. Time crate is there. Alright, now I need to find a fireplace. Yeah, I'm I am glad that my computer, I figured it out. Software, and a software update that I have on my computer totally jacked up my every time I tried to do something with the Xbox companion, it would just blue screen to death my computer. This is the Island State Security Force area. Let's see on the map. Yeah, I gotta break into here. Gotta equip the right items to break down the right stuff. Welcome back, Moids. There's... Alright, I know there's gotta be a fireplace. Oh, there's one of those guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my axe. So as being that I did walk into a new zone, it did not open it up yet. I think I gotta get to the Link Tower before it opens everything up.
In our time of need and want, there is no place for selfish actions. This is an automated recording sent from K23, the Crown Station.
I'm actually not very far, Voids. After... Oh, almost 30 hours of gameplay, and I've only got a third of the map explored. This is where this top-down view kind of gets a bit sketchy for me. Is when you're trying to fight and your angles get all weird. This is usually where I start to struggle in the game. Is getting into these buildings, and the top-down view is just so not used to playing this style of game. There's the puker guy. Let's see. Using grenades on him is pretty quick. What zone are you at in voids on the game? Is there not? Hidden graveyard. This can't connect to the prison, can it? Alright. Wonder if I can dig things up. Guess I can't be a... I wish it was daylight so I could see what the heck I'm trying to dig up here. If anything. Probably nothing to dig up here. It's probably just a graveyard. Hey, what's going on, Wes? How you doing? Hope you are having a good week. Happy hump day to everybody. It is Wednesday, right? What day is it? Wednesday. There is no fireplace over here? Can't dig up a garbage bag. Yeah, the once you get the baseball bat, once you unlock that baseball bat voids, definitely start upgrading all your items. Because let's see, the baseball bat, which is I think it's my baseball bat as a +4 does 80 where's my damage? 85% knockback 222 compared to the crowbar, which is a +5, which does 60% damage. Oh, there's the damage right down there. I didn't mean to do that. Down at the bottom of the screen, it tells you the damage amount. So blunt damage is 48, but you get your +85% of that damage. So plus 48 plus 85% for a power attack. Compared to a crowbar, the maxed out crowbar that does 28 damage just plain, and then you get 60%. That's math, and math is my nemesis. I am totally horrible at math. I want to destroy the rest of this area, but I want to find a fireplace to dump all this stuff off at. Oh, we've got an investigation site. So let's go ahead and find out what's going on with the aliens.
Then came the horrible pestilence. It has taken many of us, but we are fighting it. But how come the one-armed king was not affected? Did the king bring this upon us?
So you got these little stones all around the island. They're myth tablets scattered all around the island, and they're telling this story about the ancient ones. So as you continue through these areas, you kind of unlock the mystery behind these tablets as well. Still not sure where they're going with it, but again, it's just more things they added to the game. I wonder is this a dig site? I doubt it. I doubt that this is a dig site, but I will dig here anyways. Now, usually if it is a dig site, the first dig will give you your treasure trash type stuff. And just let me ask everyone, how's the stream running right now? I was messing around with it earlier, and yeah, I was struggling with it. But I think I may have got everything kind of worked out, so it is running better. Where am I at? There I am. Oh, this fireplace is all the way up here. There's gotta be another fireplace down here. Let me turn around. Oh, I don't like that guy. Plus, I have a shovel in my hand. All right. Think I can get him. Woo. Yeah, those guys, it makes a huge difference having a upgraded weapons trying to fight those guys. I know before, it would take forever to try to kill one of them, and lots of rolling around. You have to be like an acrobat to try to kill them. All right, good. So I hopefully I've got the right settings dialed in for the stream, which is a good thing. Ah, there's a campfire. I knew there had to be a campfire around here. So let's sit down and make a spawn point. I don't think I collected enough to do anything really, though. Alright. Gotta cook. Alright, so to cook, you have to do the things in order. 5, 6, 4. And just like that, I get permanent 5% strafing speed added to my character. Because if you follow directions, it's pretty easy. Let's see, what else can I make? I can make a smoothie. Which will give me, what will a smoothie? Enemy view range shrunk by 5%. We're gonna go ahead and cook and eat this. So now my view range, the enemies will not aggro me within that 5, adding 5% more to my enemy view range that they can see me. All right, I get cooking. I'm cooking here, cooking with some food. I got a farm that I have more stuff that I need to get, like wheat, onions, and potatoes. Because everybody needs potatoes in their lives, right? Let's see if I can sleep now. Oh, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not gonna sleep and then waste my day. And right here is your, just in case if anyone was wondering, so character stats are underneath the inventory. I know you've probably seen them when I was going over to the right side of the screen, but over here is the character stats. So level 31, survival temperatures. Here's your modifiers that you have. So depending on what you may be carrying or your food that you eat, which adds the permanent effects to you, they will add on to all of this. So defense is 20% damage block. So if I switch outfits, something has higher damage block. So this has, the Road Warrior outfit has 22.5% damage block. So I'm currently at 20%. So if, say I put the that on. As you can see, now I'm at 27.5%. But I don't know if I want to wear this because I still think I am in a cold zone. So yeah. I don't want to freeze to death, so I'm going to put my winter coat back on. Cold protection 27. I probably could wear this outdoorsman, which gives me an extra carry slot. Yep, and once I get to the once I get to another transmitter, ooh, that transmitter tower is pretty far away. So in order to do farming in this game, you have to find a farm in the game. And I know I have one way here's a farmhouse right here. But my current farm, and when you do make a farm, it is shown as purple. So way down here is a farm that I have lots of things planted. Yeah, planted. And if I get to a link tower, I could come down here and harvest all this and replant it. The thing about the farming, it's kind of weird though, is because you harvest it, but then when you plant it, you're putting a lot of the stuff you harvested back into the ground to grow it again. So you're kind of stuck between, do I want to use this stuff to cook, or do I want to grow more stuff with what I have? So it's kind of a double-edged sword with farming. Farming is slow. The entire farming process is slow. By getting the land ready, planting the items, planting each individual item, and then it takes a while for those items to grow. And then to harvest them takes a little while. We need some hockey sticks and some skates. Yeah, make tweak the farming so it's a little, maybe not for the growth of the items. I get the items taking a little while to grow, but the whole other process of planting and seeding and harvesting gets quite it takes a while. Oh, here's a side mission right here. All right, let me go ahead and dump some things and let's check out this side mission. If I could get in here. Okay, the door is open. Alright, so the side mission is a scavenger hunt. There is an invitational letter on the table. Participate in the yearly scavenger hunt. First up, you need to find a green coffee maker. Then you'll need the next clue. Alright, so go ahead and accept it. It is tracking. So somewhere in this town should be a green coffee maker. Bunch of lettuce, spices. And there's just something satisfying, even if you really don't want to go exploring or something. There's just something satisfying about destroying this entire area. And what's nice is, again, like I said at the beginning of the string, everything is automatically picks up as you run across it. You can set it so it doesn't. So if there's certain items that you don't want to pick up, you could actually go into your inventory and select items that you don't want automatically collected. All right, let's go ahead and find that green coffee pot. Switch over to my axe because my axe... door is blocked. Oh, that... Whoa! Not too bad. Scared me at first. I do need everything. That's a red coffee pot right there. Found some bacon and mushrooms recipe. There's another one of those glowy finger guys. Back over to my axe. Oh! Oh, that sucked. I didn't even see that hole in the ground. That scared the crap out of me too. I was looking at the big puker guy and ran straight into the hole in the ground. But it's easy to get loot back from your dead guy. We're all right there. I wonder if April 23rd. That sounds about right. I wonder if they mentioned it on the stream today. I didn't watch too much of it. They were doing their that build where you go to the Franken line thing and etch a sketch something. Alright, so green coffee pot. Looking for a green coffee pot. Oh, you know what? I should be taking down these telephone poles. Did he say where he heard it from? Was it from the stream? Am I in the town of Chalice? Okay, I am in the town of Chalice. Sometimes I forget that it tells you what town that you need to be in to get the items that you're looking for. To find the droids that you are looking for. Craft. Yeah, I didn't watch much. I watched the beginning of the stream, and it's usually at the very end is when they give out all the information for all that. I'll have to go back in and look. Number level 32. Did I unlock any of the... Alright, got a soldier helmet. I wonder how they're gonna do base raids, because most people build their bases up high. Up where things usually can't get to, so... Wonder how they're gonna work that. It probably won't be. Or it'll be a custom game setting. That's the only way they could do a lot of, because if people have their bases built up in higher locations, that's what they're gonna have to do is have flying insect raids. I just looked up and read the stream is horribly boring, and I'm like, oh, thanks. Is it that bad right now, Brian? But then I realized you were talking about the Obsidian stream. Today I can only watch so much of them using their Etch-a-Sketch. I think I may have used the Etch-a-Sketch in the game once or twice, and that was to make like a straight line. Other than that, I never used it. Man, I remember playing this game where I was struggling to find electrical wires. Now they're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. know that has been a big thing for a lot of people. Is they were asking how do you change the game settings in an existing game? Let's see. Green coffee pot. Guess I'll make some bacon and mushrooms while I'm in here. Bacon and mushrooms. What does that one do? Fishing speed, 50%. There we go. Anything else I can make while I'm in here? Go dump my stuff off again. Where's my fire pit? Great. What did that sign say anyways? Super sale, all furniture 100%, 120%, wait, what, 120% only? All furniture is 120% off? So my backpack space is pretty big. Let me look at my... Where does it say? It's got to say somewhere where your backpack space. Oh, all right. So I've got it's a +5 backpack, but it doesn't technically. I don't see where it says how much your backpack can actually carry. Doesn't say it there. But I mean, it's 1, 2, 3. I can't even see those little tiny squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got 8 of those little blocks in one backpack space. And I'm not sure how that breaks down into what I can actually carry. We'll find out once I fill up one of these slots. Because plus right here where I put my cam at, I'm blocking some area too. I have 1, 2, I think I got 3 more slots. that I'm blocking as well. Or two and a half slots I'm blocking with my webcam. Oh, hey, there's the green coffee pot right there. Alright, the next item is a red television set somewhere in Chalice. I wonder, I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have been destroying everything around here, because I don't know how that works if I destroyed the red television. That may have voided out the search mission, maybe? Spice. Ah, there's a red television right there, right? Alright, there's a red television. Find the blue radiator. I don't think I destroyed a blue radiator. Oh, you can't destroy the quest items? Okay, well that is a good thing to know. Go back to destroying everything now. Or you can't destroy it until you actually locate it. Maybe that's what you meant. Maybe. Don't listen to Brian. See if I can find a blue. This is the weirdest looking gem. Oh, he got me. But I got him. Okay, there's a blue radiator. Let's test this theory out first. All right, so it says Brian was half right on that one, because it says you can't destroy this object. It seems important. Better not destroy it until you search it, and then we'll go ahead and destroy it. So he was partially correct. An orange tombstone west of Chalice. Wonder if those were the tombstones. No. North, east, so west of Chalice is that way. All right. It's the game is it's like it's an easy game, but it does enough to give you a little bit of challenge. It isn't just like just running around destroying things. It does make you think a little bit. The way they have done the quest, side missions, the tombs and everything, it makes the game, it keeps the game interesting. Again, it's one of these games where you start playing, and once you get past the initial zone, once you start getting your gear up and understanding what's going on, This game is 100% addictive. It's like you just start playing it and you're like, okay, I'm gonna take a break. And then next thing you know, you're still playing. Like an hour after you said you were gonna take a break from playing.
Repeat, the Pale Protocol is in motion. Refer to your Cobalt manual and await for further instructions from the Crown. This is an automated recording.
What part of we're at in South Carolina? I need to find... I could probably destroy everything in here, but I'm not going to. Not yet. I'll do that when I'm not streaming. Berry tart recipe. Backstabbing damage. 25%. I want to track this. No, I don't want to track it because I don't have the items. Tomatoes. Something else? Oh, see what this board says. They're gonna say Myrtle Beach. That's like the big that's the big area to go to in South Carolina. Been there many of times. Make sure I don't fall in that hole again. Where is the fireplace? Is down here. Yeah, I am heading the right direction for the fireplace. Okay, so west. This is west of Chalice. Head in this direction, and then we'll head down towards the link tower. I know there's still a ton of things to destroy over here, but again, I'll do it when I'm not streaming. Go ahead and try to complete this mission. Roar Naval Base. Oh, there's a naval base is to the north of us. Ah! Death does not need to be sad and gray. Cajun, check out our customized tombstones any color you want. All right, they got orange tombstones. There's green ones. That's not orange, that's red. Oh, that's an orange one. That's not an orange one. That's an orange one. Find the yellow grandfather clock northwest of Chalice. That looked like an orange tombstone. I still hate these dead bushes that get in the way of everything. They need to change the color of those dead bushes. All right. Where am I going? Northwest of Chalice. It's not too bad. Depends on depends on what event may be going on while you're down there. Sometimes it gets a bit too much, depending on the event that's maybe happening, or if there's no event happening, it's a pretty chill place. Spring break might be happening. Can't complain about that, I don't think. Don't fall down the hole. I don't think I'm heading northwest. No, I don't have any mana beads. Hey, look at that. It's a log cabin. Wait, what am I looking for? A yellow grandfather clock. All right. That was not yellow. Well, then you should have some fun. Oh, it's cold here. Need to change my outfit to a better... to my... Oh, wow, they locked... How come they locked my code out? Found the yellow grandfather clock. Dig up the reward west of the lone log cabin. Between two rocks. Alright. I know where that is because we just passed by that. Alright. Cold out here. But they won't let me change my coat. Guess they want me to camp. Oh, maybe because I had to... Storing materials gives 20%. Friends, farmer, plant growth speed 20%. Healing 25%. Wow. Total effect. Alright, what can I craft? Dentured fangs. 20. It's a trinket. It lowers my hit points by 75%, but gives max life drain +2 per hit. Oof, I don't know if I want to use those. That's a... Let me change my coat. Probably don't need an ice cube on me when I'm in the cold area. Where is the... Yeah, let me put the heating pad. It's... Okay, so it is west of the lone cabin, between two rocks. Alright, hang on. Let me go back to the cabin. Okay, so here is this. This is the lone cabin, I'm guessing, because it is a log cabin, which I have not seen one as of yet. And if we go west... Which way is west? Okay, so that's north. This is west. This direction. And it's between two rocks. I don't know, Brian has played it on both, so he started to play it on PC, and I think he got it for his console. So I think it all depends on how comfortable you are with using a controller compared to keyboard and mouse? Again, like I was saying earlier to Jade, I'm more of a keyboard and mouse player than I am a controller. Head back over here. Between two rocks. There's a lot of rocks out here. West cabin. Between two rocks. There. Right there. Let's see. Do I got my shovel still? Yes. Bam! That's a lot of treasure right there. Claim reward. Boom. That is a lot of crap. Can I cut these trees down? Oh, no. That's not... That's what makes this game that's what makes this game cool to do on my channel, is because it is for both PC and Xbox and PlayStation. I don't know if I get too many PlayStation people on my channel because of Grounded is not a PlayStation game. I do want to get to... Where's that link tower? I'm going to get to the link tower, and then I'm going to call it a stream. Unless I get sidetracked by doing something else. Which it's dismantled, and getting distracted is what this game is all about. I never did find that naval station either. There's a naval station up here. But doesn't look like there's... Must be over here. Map doesn't say anything. What is it? What did that sign say? Oh, lone log cabin. I found Grounded by mistake on when it was still early access beta on Steam. I just happened to click on it to see if I could play the beta, the closed beta, and I got accepted. That's how I found Grounded. I didn't even know anything about it until I did that. Another fireplace. Right. Oh, is this tower inside this place? Probably is. It's the naval base. And I just dumped all my wires into the box. I could technically take them out of the box to do this, but there's enough telephone poles around. I might just go back into the box. Ooh, first video to pop up. That's... doesn't happen much, I don't think. Not anymore. I know my video rankings have dropped a lot. Ooh, that hurt. How many wires do I have? On me. Five more. I'm going to pull it out of this. Not that way. That's putting materials in. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not bad. Only 160 XP for taking 5 wires out. Yeah, I'll do that. Then we should be able to get... Yep. Must be a guard in there. Oh, the link towers. Let's see. I gotta figure out how to get in there. Oh, that guy. Oh, I'm gonna... I'm running out of I'm gonna die. Did I It is nice that the bandages heal you up a lot. Let's see. Freight terminal. There's a lot of pissed people in here. Yeah, that door's blocked. But I can go through the cage. There's that guy. Another terminal. He only drops a plastic cup. At least they work. At least unlike other games, our bandages work in this game and actually heal you. not trying to say anything that the bandages in Grounded suck, but the bandages in Grounded suck. There we go. Unlock that zone. Oh, towers. Did I? Yep, I'm going to go ahead and put the deadly transmission into place so we don't have to mess around with these guys. And with that, once I kill this dude... Oh, I should have made a... Is there a crafting station around here anywhere? There is not. I'll do that later. Open that gate. Oh, okay. I see where that is. Bam! Open that gate. So, with that, I am going to go ahead and end this stream. Thanks everyone that has been sticking around watching and participating in the chat. Let me go ahead and finish off this poll. So out of 11 votes, it was almost split. So out of 11, 6 people. Math again is not a thing that I do, but 54% out of 11 people. So I'm saying 6 people have not played the game yet. 5 have and liked it. So, that's 5 played it and liked it. So if you haven't got it yet, might as well get it. I mean, it's on sale, at least on PlayStation and Xbox, I believe, for like $13. This game is worth more than $13 in my opinion, because just the amount of playtime that you get on it, and it's an addicting game. It's fun. It looks good. Color is great. Graphics are great, and it plays well. I haven't ran into any issues yet. Brian has ran into one where he got stuck inside a tomb, but that's Brian, and that's Brian. So that's like, yeah, who? Go figure. But anyways, yeah, I shall be streaming a lot more now that my computer is up and running, and I still really need to find some content that I need to go start making and putting out there on videos. So until the next time around, you guys have a great night. Again, thanks for sticking around with me. Have fun exploring the island of whatever this island is called. Enjoy the journey, because that's where all the fun is at. And I am Magic Flying Potato, and I am Oot. You guys have a great night.